Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, we're off for more of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. And in the last episode, we got the last white trinities around both Monstro and Agrabah, and using the item that we got from the white trinity and Agrabah, as well as a few changes to our loadout and whatnot, we prepared ourselves for Cut Zizza, which we've taken down. It took me 2 tries on screen, 4 tries overall, because the first 2 tries with the footage got corrupted. I already mentioned that. But I have set my equipment back the way it was. I have got the Inferno Band instead of the Ifrit's Belt. I've got Lady Luck instead of Oathkeeper. Goofy's got Herc Shield instead of the Dream Shield. And my abilities are back to what they were, except for the fact that I do not have Slap Shot or Sonic Blade or anything of that sort. I've still pretty much got everything here that I haven't really I haven't really changed Sora's abilities, but I have changed Goofy's abilities back. So he has Rocket, Tornado, and Evolution is turned off. With that though, that's pretty much all I need to explain about my changes that I've done off screen. It's a lot faster to explain it that way. We're going to be leaving Agrabah for now. And it's time for us to go back to Hollow Bastion. Yep, we've taken out both secret enemies or secret bosses already. And we have access to pretty much everywhere yet again. But the battle level is still pretty tough, and we still got some synthesis material grinding to do. But not every enemy is available yet, so we still need to keep pushing on and on and on. So, we need to go to the warp hole. We need to take off somewhere. I'd say Traverse Town's our best bet to start off with. But, not only is the routes different, but not only are the worlds different, but the routes are different as well. They'll have different enemies and ships now. I will not be flying through every single one of them yet, because once we do a certain thing, which is kind of optional, we will be able to make all the ships we want. We won't have limits. Well, we still have limits, but it'll be a lot more free form. So, let's warp to Traverse Town. Let's review our ship one final time, because this is going to be tough. Unless you're really good at gummy ship flying, it might actually be better to invest in making a blueprint default ship from the garage here. We haven't seen a few of these, so in fact I want to count how many I've got right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21! And the latest one is Death Guys, if there's a bit of a low hardness because a plane is flying overhead. But yeah, we've got quite a few good ships here. I mean, that one's got nothing but Comet Gs, but we don't have enough to make that yet. Some of them are a little bit unusual in design. That looks like a traditional fighter ship, but it doesn't look like it has any actual blasters. It just has blocks. But yeah, let's go back to our ship and let's see what new things we got. We haven't got a lot of new stuff, but we do have a new cockpit. Navi-G. Remember when we picked this up? Restores armor once it runs out. It's pretty much what Tinkerbell does, but it's not a full heal. So we will be replacing our current cockpit with this one, mainly because it just looks better as well. I mean, look at that. That looks awesome looking. You can actually see the chairs in the cockpit. We've got 4 chairs in there. Nice little touch. Who's the 4th one for? Who knows? But we have got... I don't think we've got any new engines. No, we don't. Do we have the blocks that I want? We still don't have the tips for them. I can't believe it. We've gone after all this time and we still don't have that. It's crazy. It's insane. It's ridiculous. But yeah, let me have a look here. Yeah, those are still the best ones we have. So we can't really upgrade our armor right now. Wings, I don't think we have any. Or any new special blocks, I don't think so. Have we got a scanner already in here somewhere? Yeah, we have. Got another engine if we really want it. We've already got full protection. We've already got an Asuna. Any other blasters? Not really anything that we've done, but we haven't done a lot of editing here, but it is pretty powerful. In fact, we got the Ultimate G here. It's a large laser. So we finally have the best one. So since we had a Meter G before, we've now got the large laser. Ooh, titillating. So I'm going to just do that for the sake of consistency. Move that forward a tad. Pop that in there. And that is looking pretty powerful. We've got the strongest cannon. We've got the strongest laser. We've got 2 traditional normal firing cannons because they're more like, you know, rapid fire, while the one below is like a... pretty much the Star Fox equivalent of a smart bomb, but it's infinite use. But yeah, only 2 upgrades that we've done. We've got a new cockpit, we've got a new laser. I think that's perfectly fine. So let's save over our current high wind. It is looking pretty hodgepodge, but you know, can't do anything about that. But now it's time to take our new navigation gummy piece to the test and head through the newest warp hole. So we're finally flying the gummy ship yet again, properly this time, not warping around. But we're not going to be completing any missions yet, and we're still not, because we're just not adequately prepared. But, yep, enemies and enemy numbers have completely gone out of proportion. And as you can see, our laser is just bouncing all over the place. Those things are really tanky. So we can't really destroy them, and we've already taken 2 hits to our shield. It's kind of insane on how you think about it, really. So we take the warp, and we're going through a very narrow corridor where even our laser is having trouble bouncing through all the enemies. But because enemy numbers and types have now shown up, yes, the ships are tougher in their design, but there's also a larger number of them. So if you have enough weapons to take them out, which also means new blueprints for us to grab and mess about with ourselves in the editor. And look at all this debris that we can shoot. Yeah. Now is the time to do the missions if you were already struggling with the kill numbers or whatnot. I think we want to hug the left here. Pretty sure, unless it's going to pretty much make us skip everything. This is known as the I think I like to call this the longest shortcut, because the background changes to pretty much every background that we've seen up to Hollow Bastion, and we're pretty much skipping everything to go straight there. Which is kind of funny, because we've already been there before. You'd think we could just walk there, but nope. Apparently the interference of darkness prevents us from doing that until we actually get back there again. I'm guessing because warp just blasts all the way through this. But we're almost there. Gone through 3 segments so far. We're in our wait, is it 3rd segment? Yeah, it was 3rd segment. We're in our 4th segment right now. Look at all this debris. Look at the score we got. We got over 450 already. And I'm just tapping my laser every single time because, it just bounces around like crazy, just hitting everything it can possibly hit. And it can also hit the same target multiple times, as you saw right there. So, taking out harder enemies with the ultimate G is really helpful. Alright, are we approaching? And there's the wall that we know so well. We are now on our way back to Hollow Bastion. That laser really helped, actually. I don't think I even lost a single bit of armor. So yeah, if you've got decent weapons, that's a thing. But now that we've been gone for a bit, we have to pretty much go through the entire world again. And the world is a lot difficult to traverse than it was before, if it wasn't already, especially when we were stuck with our wooden sword for the first segment. We do need to go back to the beginning anyway because of the White Trinity, which is why I didn't go back at the time when we unlocked the White Trinity to go do it. It's because that we got to go back and do it now. But yeah, we got to go through the whole world again, and the enemies are definitely stronger than they were before. Plus, we meet up with the Beast, who's just been chilling down here, probably is a little respite spot. Where's Belle? Still in the castle. Fair enough. Probably with the other Princess of Heart. Against her will? No, I think she stayed for a reason. The other princesses are inside as well. I wonder why. Let's go ask them. You may need my strength. I'll go with you. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, Beast is quite a down-to-earth dude here at the moment. I guess he's he knows that he's yeah, well, I got to rescue Belle and all that because, well, obviously, 1, I love her, 2, I care about her, she probably cares about me, and 3, that's to break the curse, but considering his world is gone, that curse is probably in limbo, so he's just yep, I'll just use my large stature just to take out the Heartless. That's the best thing I can do at this point. It probably puts me in the good books with, the sides of Light and Darkness and whatnot. That's how I like to feel about it. But, sadly, I'm not going to take Beast with us. Sorry, buddy. I need Don and Goofy for Trinities. Or the one Trinity, because we've only got one to deal with around here. So, yeah, we can explore once again. It's pretty much the same world. Not much has changed. Just the enemy spawns and what we're fighting. The enemies are mostly the same as what we fought before. It's just the spawns will be different and probably a lot more hectic than before. And, of course, we have full rain now. As long as we actually, go to every save point. But we've got 3 Dalmatians to find in here. And we've also got the princesses to talk to. Now, here's the thing. If you've been struggling with these secret bosses that we've been doing so far, it might actually be worth to come here first. Because if you talk to some of the people in the castle, because there are NPCs here now, you can actually get something that would really help out. Now, we get a Thundiger G. So, that was actually kind of poor for a White Trinity, I must admit. I can grab on this, I was about to say. Let's hop over here. Climb back in. We've got enemies to deal with. That's a given. And yeah, we have 3 Dalmatians to find still, so I must have missed a chest somewhere. But if you remember when we hit that crystal switch and those pylons shifted quite a while back, you know that lift that we had to take inside the library that took us all the way up to the top pretty much, but into a dead end? And it just gave us a, I think it was a gummy piece, while the chest right beforehand gave us Dalmatians. If we take that lift back now, I'm pretty sure that the pylon is still set to what it was, because otherwise we're going to have to go all the way up, activate it again, and then come back down again. We should be able to actually get that direction to go to, and that may be more Dalmatians. So we've still got that to deal with. So of course I'm going to prioritise taking out the wizards, because... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I can't even get the Ragnarok off because I can't build up anything. Yeah, Ragnarok only seems to show up when an enemy is airborne. So let's use it now so you can actually see it. You basically do an air cut... Excuse me! That's exactly what the bloody Kurt Scissor did in the failed recordings. Yeah, when you first initiate it, you do like a very quick combo that raises you into the air and you're invincible during that point. Then, if you leave well, wait, after that you're not invincible, but you're able to leave the attack for a bit until you actually press the button. And the longer you leave it, the more lasers you'll fire. But you can be interrupted, and that's exactly what just happened. So we only saw the first half of that attack so far, which sucks. And it really annoys me every time that happens. And yeah, it can only affect, like... Well, it can affect grounded enemies as well, but... The main draw of it is that you can do this, and the lasers will go everywhere and home in on enemies as such. But I always find it to not do as much damage, even though it can go through enemy defenses. So, I don't really like it. I just wanted to keep it equipped so at some point I'll be able to show it off. And maybe it was a bit stupid for me to try and use it in battle, especially against the Kurt Scissor. But the homing lasers actually do both physical and magical damage as far as I'm aware, because it can actually take his protection shield away. Problem is, he's so far away, you can't even initiate Ragnarok in the first place, and when he's spinning around, it flashes on screen, and that's what killed me the first time round. Which is dumb. How did I not get that? Okay, I'm not taking this guy. I'll just kill him. If I'm allowed to. Everything is happening, and I can't see what I'm doing. You know what, can I just target this guy and just get a Ragnarok off of him? Nah, he's still floating in the air. Oh, no, wait, hang on. He's in the air now. Let's Ragnarok. There we are, lasers! And we got a shiny crystal out of him. Not the what item I wanted, but synthesis items are just as good. Oh, wow. Got a spirit shard from him. Come on, I just want to knock you out. Let me knock you out. Nope. Oh, you only get one combo off of them, and then they teleport away. Could you get down from there, please? I don't want to... No, I don't want to do that. You know what? I'm doing this. There we go. Now we actually get to see it in its all splendour. Thank God he didn't drop what I thought he was going to drop. If he did that right then and there, that would have been squandered and I would have been mad. But yeah, that's Ragnarok, and I don't want that on anymore. It uses too much magic for what it is. So, yeah, at least I got to show it off, though. It's actually more helpful in later games, I will say that, so keep that in mind. But, yeah, the first ability that we got was Sonic Blade. That's my most preferred. So, I mean, Strike Rate's pretty good as well for long range, but I prefer just dashing into the enemy multiple times because it also gives stun. It's so good early game. So, now that we're back inside the castle where we first fought Riku, we're going to have more Heartless battles here. I do not have any magic, so that actually kind of sucks. Thank God we got Donald to rely on, haven't we? As long as he doesn't use his additional, like, magic for... I think if you set them to, like, use support magic, like, as late as possible, he always saves his last block of magic, just in case. Just in case he needs to pop off another heal, because that's kind of necessary. Right, so large bodies here pretty much have like a whole bar of health, which is ridiculous, and defenders have just over a maximum bar, and I did not want to Tarzan down the banister there, that sucked. Just trying to hit this guy. I mean, I know I could be using gravity right now, but I do not have a lot of magic, and it doesn't affect these guys anyway, unless it's from the Keyblade itself. Oh, you know what, I'm going to do this, see if it knocks him out of it. Nope, it didn't do anything. It didn't even heal him either. He's just immune to gravity. I guess because it's dark type. Right, where are you? Oh, you just appeared right in front. That helps. I just cancelled out the slide with the Combo Master. Oh, hello! Oh, we'll definitely pop one off of you. There we are. Down already. AP up for Donald. Awesome sauce. Got a bunch of money, which I'm definitely going to go out of my way to grab right now. Om nom 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 nom. So yeah, I don't really need to be fighting these enemies around about here, but we're gonna have to go through the entire place anyway, and we're gonna have to go down into the waterway as well, because yeah, when we entered, all the save points weren't available, so we need to kind of sort that out. I could have died right there if I couldn't get the kill off. I need Leaf Bracer badly. Sadly, Leaf Bracer you get really early if you started off with the shield. You get it really late if you start off with the sword, which is kind of a problem, but early game you don't really need to worry about that sort of thing. It's late game, but you're probably going to be grinding at that point anyway, so it's not really necessary unless you are going for the secret bosses. But hey, I've been able to do it without Leaf Bracer so far. It's just a nice additional thing to have, especially against some other bosses that is notorious for their difficulty. I mean, the ones we've faced so far have been notorious for other reasons, but one of them is just so famous you can't really, you know, sugarcoat it. At least with Kurt Scissor and Phantom, they're clear set strategies. But yeah, the first thing that we're going to do is go back to the library, as I said, because, well, there is a save point in here, and we kind of need to touch it right now, unless we just want to pop off a cottage. But if we continue walking around here... Oh, they're not here yet, I don't think. We might have to come back again. Never mind what I said about this helpful magic later on then. You have to complete the level first and seal the keyhole that's open. But that's fine, because if you do that, you'll be able to go get it if you come back to the library.
Oh, Belle.
You've come to see the keyhole, right? Please be careful. The darkness is raging deep inside. We've been holding it back, but we can't hold out much longer. Yeah, it's funny how that you need all 7 Princesses of Heart to open the keyhole without a key, because that's like, I don't know, a Zelda type seal. You know, seal with the 6 sages and whatnot, or 7 sages in this case because of 7 princesses. But they can't hold it back themselves? Yeah, the Keyblade needs to seal it, but they break the seal. Kind of odd. We'll take care of it. And if we come to the library, which is very easy to miss, talk to Belle afterwards, and this is for you. Use it to face the darkness as the beast has. Apparently the beast had a keychain that actually works to transform our weapon into the Divine Rose Keyblade. This is a pretty good Keyblade. A powerful weapon that is difficult to deflect, capable of dealing a string of critical blows, and it has insane strength reach as well. Yeah, the Metal Chocobo kind of seems really shit now. It only has a 9 base strength. It does have the longest reach of the Keyblades that we have so far, but it has like the weakest... It's only a strength of 9. It takes away a magic point, and it lowers critical hit chance. Divine Rose is a base 13, no drawbacks. Yes, it's a little bit on the stumpy side, but it also gives a string of critical blows on top of that massive strength boost. Yeah, as I said, when you get the Metal Chocobo and then the Olympia right afterwards, the Metal Chocobo is already outclassed when you get both of them at once. And that's if you go through the Hercules Cup in one sitting. And now we get Divine Rose. It's just the Metal Chocobo is a senseless waste. Yes, it's a Final Fantasy VII reference, but can you not made it a little bit more better for its iconicness? Nope. But yeah, the Divine Rose, pretty strong. It will take off 2 of my MP if I equip it though. But if we're going to be maining with physical attacks more than anything else, it is definitely worth equipping. But I'm sticking with Lady Luck for now. Definitely worth. So let's go tap this. I still don't understand why this is a Type B. No enemies appear here, and this is always here. So why is this a Type B? It should be a Type A. Anyway, we need to go to the lift stop to go get that chest that we unlocked before. So let's go do that. Unless the pylons have shifted again since we left and saved the game and turned it off many times. I hope it hasn't. I hope the game actually saved its flag. Because, you know, when you activate the platforms, like outside here, for example, they used to go around. You don't have to reactivate them, so... Let's have a look, see if this is actually the wrong way around. Because it should push us in the other direction. Because last time it pushed us left, so it should take us right. Yep, the camera's different. Its stew's changed. That's why I didn't go all the way back down to do it. And there's that entryway right up there, which we're going into. Of course, we still have to actually watch this whole thing go by. But yeah, that pillar right there that we went around, that's the pylon I was on about. That's what we switched around here. And now we can go get this final chest, which I believe is the final Dalmatians. Alright, so we're on the opposite side of this field, which we were at before. Where is this target? There it is. Bring that down. Magic shouldn't be an issue because you've got items to use. We get Rummer Belt. That's another summoning belt. We had Ifrit Belt before. Now we get Rummer's Belt. So that's not the Dalmatians I had you on there. But this is still a pretty good spell. Now, if we've played any Final Fantasy game, including Final Fantasy VI, Rummer is associated with lightning. But not only does it give you a 40% resistance to lightning, it raises max AP by 3 points. Yeah, because the Infernal Band doesn't do it. So that is pretty good for AP coverage. But who could use lightning? I mean, Sora doesn't have lightning. We could possibly have that. Swap out the Inferno Band, get rid of fire and dark resistance, and have lightning resistance. And especially since we're fighting wizards quite a lot, that's a lot of lightning. And you know what? We're going to be facing lightning later on as well. So, I'm going to actually equip this. I don't want my dark and fire resistance at 20. I want a lightning resistance of 40 with AP. I don't need defense. I'm fine with that. So, yeah. Bizarre Ring, what can I give you? I'm very tempted to give you the Fire Ring, to be perfectly honest with you, but I don't think I need to give it to you. By the way, Beast is the final optional party member you get in the game. Thought I'd just throw that out there. So, we got some additional AP now, so now we can equip Zantetsuken and see what that's all about. And with, you know what, let's just slap on a combo plus, use 1 extra AP up. Might as well. And I'm going to meet you guys back down into the library, because we've got to go through all this again. Back in the library, let's touch the save point, and since we haven't actually checked the journal yet for Kurt Zizzer and all that, let's go do that now. Since we got, you know, another Ansem report as well, go all the way over here, we've now got Bell registered in our journal. I was about to say bestiary then, I guess that's still true. It does record all our Heartless and enemies that we faced. Brave and intelligent young woman, understands the beast's true nature. She's one of the 7 princesses needed to open the final keyhole. So this is like the first entry that we actually have that is a Princess of Heart that hasn't been changed, because, you know, we learnt that about Kairi. And the Heartless, go all the way near the end again. There it is, Kurt Zizzer, right down there. So the Phantom was actually the last thing registered in there. Heartless that emerged from the keyhole opened by the princesses. It swung its 6 powerful arms to attack Sora and company and block their attacks, but Sora saw out its weakness and emerged the victor. And we got Zantetsuken for it, which is a really good skill in late game as well, but it's actually pretty helpful here, since the finishing combo has a 30% chance on actually being, like, you know, pretty much like a samurai swipe after a 12 with a Keyblade, and one-shotting enemies. So, with Combo Master, really helpful. Can I actually get it to go off? I'm actually tempted. Nope, that was just the normal combo finisher. Oh, that don't help. Nah, it's not going to happen unless I'm actually fighting enemies. Fair enough. Right, so we need to... Actually, hang on a minute. How do I get back down really quick? It is not here. I forget where I can... Oh yeah, it's the next area that we're just about to go to. Pfft, I was just about to say, I need to get back down to the waterway to touch that save point and re-unlock that. So... yeah, I was just getting confused about that. Heartless can appear up here now. I don't think they were able to before, but now they can. You know what? You take one of these, you douche. And I'm going to end you. I thought I saw a chest for a second there, so that would have been nice. No dice, though. Oh, whoa. Okay, that was janky looking. Pfft. Let's just knock you out. We're getting a lot of synthesis items yet again, just like in the last episode. What's up with that? I swear I don't get them that bloody often. Yeah, I'm not fighting you. Actually, I just saw a wizard behind you, so I am going to fight you. Oh god, I actually jump cancelled my gravity, I was just about to say there. Goofy got a level up, strength increased. Yeah, I should really be fighting every enemy that I see, to be honest, because I'm getting a lot of level ups because of the amount of experience we're getting. And this is like one of the latest levels in the game on our second visit, so... I was about to say, what the hell was hitting me? And then he disappeared. Was that a bug? Because there's supposed to be like a special effect for when you're fighting... for when a Dark Ball does that sort of thing. But it wasn't. So I'm a little bit confused on what just happened there. Come on, knock him out. Knock him out. A bright crystal! That's what... oh god. Okay, so... what? Seriously, what the heck is this? What am I fighting here? It's invisible! It's... It seems to be like... It seems to be a blue raspberry, but it's invisible. Is this a secret Heartless spawn that I'm not aware of? No, I'm trying to target it. Where is... I don't know what I'm fighting right now, and it's really confusing me. I can't hit nothing. So, there it is! What is that? I thought this was a glitch. This is invisible. I forget what this is. Can I just Sonic Blade this guy, please? He's driving me around the bend. I swear that this must be like a rare spawn of some sort, because I don't think he's supposed to be invisible. I thought it was like some sort of blue raspberry or something. Oh, he is a hidden Heartless. He seems to be like a soldier. And he's got like no health left, so can we please land the finishing hit on him, please? There we go, Energy Stone, yes. Okay, I forgot that those guys showed up. That soldier is a special soldier, and they sometimes appear in here, but they do appear alongside normal Heartless spawns, which is kind of unusual, which is why it was throwing me off. They like to do their flip kick almost constantly, and it's really hard to hit them, and they jump quite far away. They are starting as, they start out as invisible, but they kind of like move around like the blue raspberries. That's why I thought it was a glitch. It's not. They are Final Mix exclusive, and they drop energy stones. Apparently. Unless that was just a drop of some sort. I need a heal. So yeah, I am really struggling right now. I might just something to think about. Oh my lord, can I hit this guy, please? I'm actually going to die. I might need to pop off a high potion. Okay, can you please stop doing that lightning, please, so I can kill you? Thank you. Yeah, I completely forgot that these Heartless were here, because I don't remember fighting these things. But then again, because they're invisible, that might be why. Oh my lord! I can't even hit this guy, let alone kill him. This is ridiculous. And it doesn't help that Heartless keeps spawning anyway, because they can appear with or without these guys that show up. Thank you. That was rude. This is ridiculous. I'm healing constantly, and I can't hit this guy. And I keep losing the lock on as well. So you can't see him. I was... What? Ugh. As I've said many times before, I've played the original way more than the Final Mix versions because they weren't out. That pot just dropped... The pot itself just dropped a high potion. I've played the original PS2 release many more times than the Final Mix version because... Well, that's what we had in the UK for that long. We never got Final Mix on the PS2. So, yeah, you can imagine, like, how I felt when there were actual more, like, secret enemies because I never watched, like, any of the Japanese footage because on YouTube or whatnot. Mainly because it was not worth. We have spent so long in this room fighting those secret enemies, and we're still fighting in here because of all this. So I think I'm going to be cutting out travel around here just to save a bit of time because I'm already at 30 minutes now. And we've been doing nothing but just whacking enemies around here, and it's been ridiculously insane. I've had no magic for so long. And we're struggling against normal enemies. And I've come close to death many times at this point. Can I just kill you? Thank you. Give me that money. Right, are we finally done here? What was that? That's a frost shard. Let's see what those enemies are. God damn. That was a rush. Alright, characters. What's the name of these things? I know they're knights of some sort, or soldiers. Stealth soldier. Yeah, that makes sense because they're invisible. They appear in similar appearance to a soldier. It appears alongside other Heartless and deals attacks from afar. Although a troublesome enemy, it shows itself once its weakness is uncovered. Yeah, that's why it was throwing me off, because I was like, what the hell am I targeting? It looked like one of those dark balls that do that, like, invisible little dash thing that they can hit you with, but there was no effect, and then you lose target. And then when I knocked it out, I realised what it was, and remembered how to knock them out. So yeah, I think I need to go down. So I need to actually knock out these guys and activate this thing to go down. Excuse me, you know what? No. Get wrecked. There we go. Right. So as I've said before, combo pluses do not affect your combo in the air. That's air combo pluses you need. No, I don't want to go to the upper level. I want to go to the lower level. Way to make sure. Alright, so I'm going to cut until I get back to the save point, and I think we're going to end it off there, because that was ridiculous. Unless I just, you know, have more encounters that, yep, I do actually want to fight so I can keep the item on screen. I think we'll just fight away to the save point then, I guess. And then we'll just leave it off there. So an episode full of action yet again. But, you know, if I cut off every bloody battle, we're not going to be, like, having much substance to the video. I just want to knock this guy out. So can I please do? You're not even facing me. How are you blocking me? Donald is completely empty. Wow. Okay, can we not? Right, let's get all this money. Still not dropping the weapon I want. And yeah, we saw that earlier on when I got that bright crystal from the defender. He also dropped, I think it was a mega potion? Yeah, or an elixir. That's like they have like 3 drops. It's that insane, so it's not going to be easy to get the drop we actually want from them. I think this spawn's pretty similar than it was before. The only difference is that there are now... oh, please. Why with your electricity? Oh, well, okay. That was an interruption and a half. Oh, dear. I do not have a critical hit type Keyblade. Okay, and they're all now... solid. That dude is actually standing up on the platform. I think I said earlier when we were first going through this area, I don't think black fungus can appear in here if we enter in this direction. But nope, they can just stay on the platform and you can't hit them because if you do, they're gonna, you know, you're gonna just transition and lose the chance to fight these guys. Oh, bloody hell, hit them with another gravity. There we are. So, I didn't get any critical hit finishes on them, which is a shame, but yeah, at least we fought those guys in there this time. So... But yeah, wow, that part was literally all over the place. We spent quite a while just fighting in that main room, but we got to continue heading upwards. And now we've activated this save point again. I think we're going to end it off here. So, in the next episode, guys, we go back to where we just were in the main room, continue to scale this level, because we've got a bunch of sequenced encounters that we need to get through yet again, and I'll probably use the Dombo summoned... sweet little cut-through shortcut thing that speedrunners do in order to get past the giant crest. With that, I'll see you guys next time.